review, and a lot of you guys have asked me to do a handbag review on my Boyy bag, so today we are going to be doing that. A lot of you guys may have seen this bag already. I did a recent purchase video on this bag, and this is my Boyy bag. So the Boyy bag I have is it's called the Devon 21, so that is the style of the bag, and then I have it in the color Sea Salt. I really like this bag. I've used it for a couple months now and I really love it. So for those of you who haven't heard of the brand before, this is a Thailand-based brand, but the designers were originally from the US. And this brand has been really popular in Thailand, Asia, and Europe. You know, there's a lot of bloggers who are carrying this bag, and that's kind of how I first came about this brand, because I saw it on my social media feed and I just really fell in love with the design. Their signature look is basically their belted buckle. So this big buckle right here, that's basically their signature look. And I mentioned that this particular bag is a Devon, and because we do sell it in the store, I was able to get more bags to show you guys. So these two bags are basically their signature, I would say very classic styles. This is the Karl bag, and this is in the Karl 24, and this is the Boyy bag, and this is the Boyy 23. So they have both of these bags in a larger size and a smaller size, and both of these are actually the smaller size that I have on. These are actually the winter colors. So this is the winter color curry, which is kind of like a dark brown tan color, and this is black. Black is probably like one of their classic colors, and the color I have is called Sea Salt, and this is from their spring and summer 2017 collection. So just a little bit more about the bags. The bags are beautifully crafted. They are such good quality, honestly. And you know, they use calfskin leather, so it's cow leather, and it's in kind of like a smooth, almost like a box leather, if you guys can see this, but it's almost like a box leather, but it's a little bit like it's kind of more scratch resistant than the regular box leather that you're gonna get with Celine or you're going to get with Hermes. So it's more scratch resistant, but it is a smooth leather finish, so you're not gonna see any grainy pebbles and things like that. And on the inside of the bag, all of the bags are actually suede, so they have a suede lining on the inside. All my items inside are kind of turning. But they all have a suede lining, and it always has a pocket on the inside. Whichever bag you get, there's always a pocket on the inside. And then there's also a zipper pocket in the back. So there's a zipper pocket here. Because this bag is a little bit smaller, like you're not going to be able to fit that much into the zipper pockets. They're a bit smaller, I find, than my other bags that I have. And for any of the open bags that they have this kind of like clasp closure, and it will have like this metal tag here that says Boyy on it. So you guys can probably see that, and it's got the metal clasp closure. And all of the bags will come with two handles. So there's a top handle that is more of a hard, stiff material, so it's kind of stiff, and you can see that it sits perfectly still, but it's a stiffer material on the top, and then it's got a longer strap. This can be worn either on one shoulder, or you can wear it, you know, across as a crossbody bag. The one thing that I don't really like about, you know, this strap is that it always kind of just becomes like this as you wear it, versus, you know, I would like it to be completely straight, but it never is. So it always just becomes like this as you continue to wear the bag, which is kind of awkward and weird, but I really do like the design of the bag. In terms of the belt, when you actually get the belt, it looks like this. So you can wear it both ways. You can wear it with the belt closed, or like how I wear it, I actually like the belt being open. And on the bottom of the bag, you're gonna see 4 little feet that can help the bag stand when you're placing it on the floor or like on the table. So all of these bags are gonna have almost the same finish, but I just wanted to show you guys quickly the gold hardware. So this is their gold hardware. It's almost like a brassy gold. It's not completely gold. It's like a vintage, old kind of gold-looking gold. But that is the gold hardware. And you can see that this one's got the suede lining as well, the clasp, and there's 2 pockets on the inside, and this is their dust bag. So it's like a white and gray dust bag. Something a little bit different about the Karl bag is that it's got a front flap. And you can see that on here, actually, if I show you guys this, it's got this kind of typical closure, whereas their other bag is like, you have to match it perfectly and then it clips on. But basically, this is the Karl bag. What I don't actually like about their bag is that it doesn't have a pocket in the back. So every time you actually have to open the bag in order to access your bag, you don't have a pocket in the back that you can quickly, put something in and take it out. In terms of how much you can fit in these bags, you can actually fit a lot of things into these bags. In this bag, I actually have a lot of paper and stuff in there, but if you take a look, you can actually fit quite a bit in here. So it's actually quite big inside. I'm not going to bother taking out the paper, but it's quite big inside and it's very roomy. And for like just a comparison's sake, usually what I would have is definitely my phone, like a pen, and then my mint, my keys, my chapstick, my lipstick, and then my coin purse, kind of my card holder / wallet, and my car keys. And I would put all of that inside, and I still have a lot of room, as you guys can see, to put other things in. So these bags are very roomy. You don't have to worry about like how much you can fit in there unless you have a lot of things. Even if you have like a long wallet, you can actually put the long wallet in here as well. So in terms of a price point, I feel like these are definitely in the designer handbag category. In terms of the prices, they're around 1,300 Canadian to around 1,600 Canadian. So in USD, that would be around 1,000 USD to 1,300-400 USD. And that's how much these bags cost. In terms of wear and tear, these bags are holding up very well. I use this bag a lot. And I mean, I seriously mean like I use it a lot. But you can see that this particular bag, the corners are still perfectly fine. I've used it a lot and there's actually not too much damages on it. It still feels like a brand new bag. The only thing is that the leather has gotten softer. It's much softer now. And I can see some spots where it's getting a little bit dark, especially on the back here. If you guys can see, the leather is kind of like folding in a bit and you can see kind of a dark spot here. But I think that's probably due to my denim rubbing off on the bag, and that's kind of giving it a small bit of a dark spot. But in general, this bag has held up very, very well. Originally, I was kind of scared about, having suede on the inside and the maintenance to that, but it's held up excellent, so I have no problems with it. The stitching is still perfectly fine. There's no scratches on the hardware, so this bag has actually held up very, very well. To finish off the video, I'm going to tell you guys a bit about my favorites. Because we do sell it at the store, I've seen all the styles. I've held and tried on all of them, and my favorite style has to be the Karl bag. So I really, really love the Karl, whether it's in the small size or the bigger size. I'm probably going to get a Karl bag for myself either this winter or next spring. I'm trying to see what color I like the best. From the winter, my favorite color is probably curry. I think this brown color or this tan color is really nice and easy to match. It's really easy to match with everything, all the outfits. And I do wear a lot of blacks or whites, so this is something that is very neutral and I really like this color. But I really love the Karl, design. I think this Karl design actually really reminds me of the Hermes Kelly, and you guys know I don't have a Kelly, so I actually really like this design. So I think this is something that is very classic. It's going to stand the what is it called? The test of time. It's going to stand the test of time, and I think it's just a classic piece that you can have in your wardrobe. So my other favorite bag is the Fred, and the Fred is kind of like a smaller bag. It is a small side body, cross body, or handheld bag. You can fit a lot less things in it, but it's very easy to use. I love the bag. It's so cute. It's tiny, and it's got a metallic buckle. So the buckle is metal instead of this leather or plasticky kind of buckle. But we were sold out of that bag, so I couldn't bring one to show you guys. And on the handle of the Fred, actually, it's also it's got a metallic kind of design on the handle, which is really cool as well. So yeah, that's it for today's video. That is my review on the Boyy bags. If you guys have any additional questions or anything I haven't talked about and you're curious, please leave a comment down below and I will get back to you guys. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!